How many of you think you practice diligence in everyday life? How many of you guys even actually understand what it is? Here's a tip. It's not easy to be a diligent person. Diligence comes with sacrifice and hard work. I like to think I'm a diligent person. When there are wants versus needs, I always tend to choose the needs. I would much rather stay home and study for an important test rather than attending a party that may or may not go in my favor. I look at my long-term goals over my short-term goals because the long-term goals help me reach the milestones that I need to reach that are necessary in order for me to achieve greatness later in life. I believe individuals need diligence in all aspects of life due to it being one of the key ingredients of success. Today I'm going to explain what diligence is, its importance, how it can be practiced in everyday life. In order to be a diligent person, you need to know what the act of being diligent is. So what is diligence? Diligence is a steady and earnest, energetic effort. I'm an athlete, and I've faced 2 very painful injuries in my athletic career. I tore both of my ACLs. My doctors told me that I would never be able to set foot again on that field, and my therapist said it wouldn't be in my favor, and I should probably just listen to what my doctors have to say because they know what's best, right? However, even though I probably should have listened because you always listen to a doctor, I was diligent. I did everything in my power to get back onto that field, the court, the track, anything I could. I needed to be doing something. I was an active person. I was willing to put the hard work in and all the sacrifice in order for me to overcome the obstacles. Now, it's easy to sit back and say, wow, I did it. But at the time, I didn't think I could do it. And you know what? It was pretty much implanted in my head that I couldn't do it. But through diligence and hard work and sacrifice, I was able to do it. Diligence is a level of attention and care that you dedicate to your hard work and interests. It includes responsibility, the duty of doing something, accountability, the duty to account for failure of success of something, discipline, code, ethic, rule, process, or procedure such as aircraft mechanic who strictly follows a safety checklist as opposed to improvising. Attention to detail, the sensitivity to how important something is. That work ethic, giving your all, just like I did in my injury. You can't stop. You have to set your goals on something and follow through. And due diligence, the level of care expected before taking a risk. I feel like that's important because you need to care about something that you're diligent about. If you don't care about something and you're not willing to give 100%, then you're really not going to give 100% of diligence. Each of these attributes to diligence are important in everyday life. What is the importance of diligence? Diligence is like an investment, which means that what you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. Those who use the sheer power of diligence, success in their goals, surely. They see that. They want to crave it, and that's how they become diligent, is because that they put their minds to it and they accomplish it. You can make yourself successful in your studies just on the basis of your diligence. If you're an employee, diligence causes you to be regarded as an asset to your organization. That way you're leading them to better themselves and you're helping them to better the company, yourself. You're marketing yourself better. You have to be diligent in order to be where you want to be. Making a good career or career move or craving for the career development requires 100% commitment in order for you to stay committed and be diligent. You have to crave it, you have to want it, and you have to work for it. If you don't work for something, then what are you doing? You're wasting your time. And I know I don't like wasting my time. Diligence is not being lazy. Like my injury, I could have easily just laid down and said, okay, we're in high school now, I've had 2 injuries, I can work on my studies, try to better myself, save my time, join some clubs. But I did all that. And then I realized, no, I'm more than that. And I worked day and night as hard as I possibly could in order to achieve what I wanted to be. I like this one quote, and it's what my father's friend says all the time. It says, if you want to be rich in America, find ways for Americans to be lazy. And that's what we have to overcome as a unit. We have to find ways to better ourselves, better our country, and find ways to create better opportunities for people. Promote diligence. Be diligent. As aforementioned, diligent people work to reach their goals. Though their goals may change over time, they won't stop working for it. They can start poor, but with due diligence, they will soon be in a better financial situation. Diligent people get satisfied with their work. They're proud of themselves. They constantly want to keep working. They don't want to give up. They don't want to lose faith in themselves. They know that they need to set their eyes on the prize and follow through. Quit setting up to be average. Quit settling to be average. Quit finding ways to just lay low. And quit finding ways to make Americans average. Individuals should practice diligence in their everyday life so they can help prevent this. So, how can you? First of all, remove your distractions. This is a quote by Charles Dickinson, and I find it very inspirational because I think it really reaches out to my point here, and I think it really is going to inspire people. I could never have done what I have done without the habits of punctuality, order, and diligence, without determination to concentrate myself on one subject at a time. You need to focus on your goals. It's easy to be distracted by things around you, but if you're not focused on what you want to do and you're not driven to be a certain person, then you're never going to reach your full potential. You need to better yourself. You need to find ways to improve on who you are. You need to work for what you want. You need to find that passion. You need to keep your eyes on the prize. According to the NCAA, of the nearly 8 million students currently participating in high school athletics in the United States, only 495,000 of them will compete at NCAA schools. These students who dream of playing at the next level must withhold a diligent attitude. They must choose the needs over their wants. If you really want to play in college, you're going to find a way. And that's something that most athletes can relate to. Most people can relate to. If you want to be on that debate team in college, are you just going to sit back and say, I'll pass it up in high school? No, because that's your goal. You have to work diligently in order to get there. You have to put hard work and sacrifice into it. So you have a job. You have to manage your job and your needs. And then you want to better yourself. Your wants, your needs, you have to balance it. But you need to put that need over the want, your long-term needs, those long-term strides. I believe that overall, diligence has a powerful meaning and withholds many positive attributes necessary for triumph. Everyone should practice it because it can lead to success and achievement in school, at work, and everyday goals. Work on removing your distractions from life and keeping your eyes on the prize to follow through with your primary goal. Keep the work in progress until victory is reached. Dream, focus, work, and achieve. Act with diligence and work to reach success. Find who you want to be and go be that person. Everyone has what it takes in them to accomplish their goals. Thank you.